Ever since the day that you went away, you went away.
Hi guys, if you're new here, my name is Andra. I make commentary on pop culture and influencers. Today's video is not gonna be a very long one because I just feel like it's something that needs to be talked about now and I'm not gonna postpone it any longer. Because I know a lot of you have come to my channel for my Without a Crystal Ball videos. I've made 2 of them. I gained about 50 to 60 subscribers just from those. And because this is a small channel, I want to let you guys know that yes, I will be making another video on her probably sometime next week. I'm just gathering up all the evidence, writing the script and everything because I want it to be another long one like my previous ones have been. So don't worry about that, that's coming back soon. I have a few other videos in the meantime because I feel like this particular one is very urgent to talk about and important. So the other day, Gabi DeMartino has posted something very questionable on her Onlyfans. As a result, a lot of things could happen, so I want to talk about that. So what she posted on her Onlyfans is this. The caption is "Won't put my panties on," and actually the video was of her as a child, kind of lifting up her skirt and all that. You know, children do these things, they like to be naked for some reason. And this obviously caused a lot of outrage because the caption itself, if you look at it, what do you think it's gonna be? Especially since it's on OnlyFans. I'll let you think about it for a second. Because to me this is a clear thirst trap. People who clicked on this probably thought that it's gonna be a sexy picture of her. Apparently she's posted topless pictures and other things like this before on her OnlyFans. I obviously don't have her OnlyFans. I don't know much about her if I'm being honest. The only things that I know about her is that she was that one who did the poor versus rich challenge bullshit. She copied Ariana Grande, and I think that's about it. And she was involved in the Trisha Gabi Hannah drama somehow. That's all I know about her, literally. I don't even care about her, but this is serious and this needs to be talked about. People actually reported this shit to OnlyFans, and OnlyFans said that they have removed her account. And if you go on her account, you can check that and it says, sorry, this page is not available. So hopefully this stays permanent because although there is a hot debate right now about whether this is CP, I'm not gonna say what that stands for, you go figure it out if you don't know already. There is a debate whether this is CP. I don't think the video itself would fall under that, but I think with the added caption and context and the fact that it's on a platform that is mostly for sex workers nowadays, then yeah, it would probably fall under CP. But I want to say that even if it is not CP, OnlyFans is an 18+ platform and their rule in their terms and conditions says you will not post any content depicting any person under 18 years old. So it doesn't matter if the content itself is of that nature or not. All that matters is that it's inappropriate if the platform is 18+. And you can come at me with the whole OnlyFans is not for sex workers. No, it's not, but it's become something for sex workers. And I don't understand why all these big influencers are on OnlyFans when Patreon exists, because honestly you're gentrifying a platform for sex workers and that's like one of the few platforms where they can feel comfortable. So for me the fact that you are gentrifying it is just making me feel like really questionable about this whole thing. Spillsesh asked her to be accountable and, you know, asked her, why would you do this? By saying, Gabi, you better make a statement as soon as possible about this OnlyFans shit. You better not be trolling with kid pics and thinking that's okay. And she responded by saying, a childhood video of me on the phone saying, Nani says put your panties back on and jumping up and down laughing. I'm sorry, I didn't think that one through, period. A home video I love to share with my friends and use my OnlyFans as a Finsta page where I share stuff as I would with friends. The video was a goofy throwback family moment and I wanted to share with my personal OnlyFans, Fancy Babies. I am sorry that this wasn't thought out completely, I apologize. The video is down now, I am sorry again if this came out wrong. Okay, again, I know her fan base is very young, but OnlyFans is 18+. I know some of these people probably try to bypass the age verification somehow, but it's safe to say that a lot of her OnlyFans subscribers are adults and not her babies or whatever she called them. It's just safe to make that assumption. I don't think this is an apology at all. I think this is just her trying to become the victim and deflect the blame and saying this is a Finsta. If it's a Finsta, why did you post pictures with your boobs before? Because honestly, you say this is what your friends would want to see. I don't think I would want to see my friends flashing as children, and I don't think I would want to see my friends' boobs in sexual pictures. So I don't really understand the point. I think the added context matters. So if you have a video of two children playing and you just post it on your personal Facebook page, for example, then that's not CP. But if you post it on Pornhub, even though the video is innocent, the context makes it CP. So it's just weird to me how you don't realize that, and you put this first trap, like I said, caption. I just think you can't say you didn't think this one through when you chose that caption with that emoji at the end being suggestive and sexual. I just don't get it. How is it possible that you didn't think? And what's making me extremely confused as well is that there are people who are defending this, saying it's not a big deal. Gabi, it's okay, we know you didn't want to do it. What? She committed a fucking crime? What do you mean you didn't want to do it? Fucking influencers getting away with committing crimes. Like, look at Zoe Laverne, look at Tony Lopez, look at Jeffree Star. All of these people are getting away just because they have money. Meanwhile, people are in prison just because they were caught smoking weed. Like, are you serious? Children-related crimes are the worst fucking crimes. You can't just say, oh, it's not a big deal. Just because it's her in the pictures, it doesn't mean that the child that she was at that time consented for this to happen years later. It doesn't matter. It's the same person. I just find it weird, considering she's pretending to be like Ariana Grande, because Ariana Grande, a lot of her career has been built, I'm not talking about her voice because her singing is great, but other than her singing, I mean her public image overall has been built on trying to look like a young teenage girl. And you can't tell me that's not true, because literally find any pictures of Ariana from a few years ago and she looks like pedo bait. So if you try to copy that person who's trying to make herself look underage, and then you do this, it's all like in the same context of you trying to look underage. And you have a precedent of doing these things, so you can't justify that. There's also the fact that everyone who clicked on that picture and paid for it could get in trouble legally, because they could be in possession of CP, although they didn't consent to having that. They didn't know that it was CP when they downloaded it. So why would these people get in trouble for this? Because this legally could happen. And other things that if you're a regular person, you could get in trouble for posting pictures of your child on Facebook for your friends, like on your private profile, if they are depicted as too much nudity, too revealing, whatever. You can get in trouble. But this person, because she's an influencer, she's fine. I don't understand. And also the whole platform of Onlyfans could get in trouble from something like this, because she is a big creator. She's a significant public figure, and the same thing that happened with Bella Thorne could happen now. People could get in trouble for what one person has done to the platform. You've seen it. I have a Bella Thorne video if you want to check that out. I just don't understand how you want to threaten people's livelihoods and incomes, as well as maybe put your own fans in prison. And just because you're an adult now, would you really want pedophiles to see your pictures? I don't understand. In one of her recent videos, she's promoted her OnlyFans and talked about posting pictures with her in lingerie, so it's safe to assume that people would have thought that this was one of those pictures. It's also the fact that she's charged separately for that, so it was behind a paywall, so people would think that it's more revealing than what it actually was. That's why I'm saying I think she baited people, because her monthly subscription didn't include this particular piece of content, if you can call it that. And in addition to all of this and her not apologizing, and obviously OnlyFans didn't address this publicly, which I think is also wrong. OnlyFans should have addressed it on their social medias, because this is, as I said, a public figure who's doing shit on their platform, so it should be addressed. There's also this video of her twin sister, Nikki.
This one time I was 11 years old in 6th grade, questioning my sexuality, and I thought nobody was home, so I went on my computer in my room and looked up topless girl on YouTube. I clicked on a video with a girl with big boobs and a bikini on, and she was in a dunk tank with a bikini and big boobs. And then my dad walks in and the video's still playing. And he proceeds to come next to me and ask if the girl will take off her top. He made me continue watching the video with him next to me till the end to see if she would take off her top, since it was called Topless Girl. And she never did, thank God.
And I just think it's extremely wrong for a father to act like that, so it just makes me wonder, was the father being creepy in Gabi's video as well, or is it just a one-off incident? Obviously, I don't want to say anything and make accusations towards her family, so this is all alleged, but it just feels like her father had a weird energy, to be honest. So I don't know. This is all I'm gonna be saying now. I just think this is not an apology, this is not appropriate, and she should actually apologize instead of deflecting, playing the victim, whatever else she's doing. I just think it's not right. So the fact that I live in Europe makes it so that with the time zone difference, all the time when I'm editing the videos, the influencers that I'm talking about come up with new posts to make and new things. So in the meantime, Gabi has made a video, it's only like 2 minutes long, in which she's addressing what happened, and you can watch it because it's really short, but I'm gonna tell you what I think about it. I still stand by everything I've said in this video because I feel like her apology was only damage control, considering the fact that people have been saying that under this video she's been deleting negative comments and moderating the comment section. So if you really want to be accountable, you wouldn't delete comments that are critical. You could delete bullying and comments that are insulting and swearing, fair enough, but criticism shouldn't be deleted. In this video, she talks about her actions and the way that she's hurt her friends, family, fans, and supporters, and random people who have been triggered by this, which is true. You probably have hurt many people, but she doesn't include the legal repercussions for the fans who have illegally, unintentionally downloaded CP because of her. At the start of her apology video, she inserts a trigger warning for the topics, but she doesn't insert any trigger warnings for her CP on her Onlyfans profile. I don't understand the logic. Why would you put a trigger warning now and not then? She deflects on the problematic caption on her Onlyfans, "Won't put my panties on," by saying that it was a direct quote from the video. The fact is that it doesn't matter because you didn't give us context of the contents in the video. So people will take it the wrong way anyways. She fills her apology video with self-deprecating adjectives such as stupid and thoughtless, but this is not what we need. She also claims that she would never do anything to exploit or harm a child. This is exactly the words that she's used. I don't think anyone is saying that you would do something to exploit or harm a child. Nobody's calling you a pedophile, so I don't understand where this is coming from. Nobody has ever accused you of that. It's more so about doing something that is objectively, not subjectively, objectively a crime. And then she says she'll get off the internet for a while to grow and learn and reflect. How do you grow, learn and reflect from a crime other than actually going to the police and telling them what you've done? That's just my curiosity. How do you grow and reflect from that? Because the growing and the reflection, I would like to see it if you actually go to the police and report what happened and ask them, would this qualify as CP or not? Because if you cry from your however many millions mansion, then it's not actually holding yourself accountable. How privileged can you be to think that this is the way? Do you really think that people who are in possession of CP have the privileges that you do, and they don't go to prison for a long time? Moreover, I think that 2 minutes for an apology is really half-assed. She was liking shady tweets that were condemning the people who were criticizing her, and she was commenting on the criticisms as if she disagreed and thought that they were invalid. And now she suddenly agrees and validates all the criticism after a day of thinking about it? I don't think so. It's too soon to change your mind if you said that you don't agree with it. It seems extremely disingenuous, especially since she herself said that she was trolling multiple times. She's also baited that her OnlyFans is gonna be sexual, as you can see the receipt here. She said that her intentions were not bad and that she's sorry. Both of these things do not matter in the long run because the legal system doesn't care about how you feel about committing a crime. They don't. Honestly, this is not satisfactory at all, so I don't understand why you thought that this kind of thing would be acceptable. Just, it's good that you're getting off the internet at least, but nothing else about this is good. So let me know what you guys think about this, like this video, if it helped you, because I feel like discussions about this kind of things are very important, and YouTube is not gonna push these things, especially from a small channel, but even from big channels. When it's something like this, they just like to brush it under the rug. So subscribe to my channel for more commentary, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.